That is.
What a horribly drawn thing.
I
I don't know.
guess
It
there's
probably
a lot of
involves the
wrinkles.
outfit, I guess. But like,
How did his arms get that thin? What are you talking about? It looks really small too.
what is it?
Ugh.
You're real quiet all of a sudden.
This is awesome. A real crime scene. Doesn't it give you shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real. The bloodstains, they taste so
Evil
good.
magistrate did die here, and the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was a samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. That was sarcasm.
Ladder!
Ladder!
Look, a ladder!
That's a step ladder. Step ladder? What are you doing?
Come on.
That was
So,
great.
what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
Oh, more leftism in Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Come on. Yeesh. Right. See, look, we're right.
Uh-oh.
We're the right wing.
I mean, his name is Phoenix Wright.
Yeah, we're obviously
The
a
final
bunch
villain of the
right-wing
game is,
soldiers. Crooked Hillary.
Yeah. I was gonna make a joke like Mark left, but no. Just Crooked Hillary. Okay. Okay, continue. Let's just get done with this.
Right,
Let's get
sorry.
out there.
This girl is out there.
What, is that a
can't
step
look at
ladder?
Yeah.
But I thought that step ladders were the smaller ones.
That is small. It's only 5 things.
No, but I mean like the ones with
6,
two.
but you're not supposed to stand on the first one.
Like the really small ones. Because you like stand on them. Isn't it just a ladder?
That's small enough to be classified as a step ladder.
Do you think so? What's
I
the
think so.
difference between a step ladder and a ladder?
I don't know.
Wow,
Somebody
look at that
comment the
camera.
definition.
Yeah, someone, any of the 5 of you, please share with us. Wow, look at that camera. That must have cost a ton.
Yeah. So don't touch it.
Whoa, it's heavier than I thought. Freaking gets crushed, another freaking white chalk surrounds him.
Curb your Ace Attorney.
Hey, you no touching that. Okay.
I'm
was a weird
sorry, my
sound.
partner is kind of, you know.
You know, I know, I don't know.
Who are you?
Who, me? I'm an assistant here.
No, that's not the voice you gave her.
No, she had something in her throat. I'm not doing that. It's
She had
barely
a
there.
lozenge in her throat.
I may help with the props and I may help? What am I talking about? I help with the props and stuff. Moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're
Is that how you
lawyers
spell
representing Mr.
etc.?
Will Powers. That is how you spell that.
Uh,
Oh, you're WP's people. WP. Oh, Will Powers. WP, I get it. Why don't you just say
God, man. Whole explanation.
I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for WP, okay? Can you please just say Will? He'd never hurt a fly. He used to be innocent. Are you stupid? What's wrong with you?
Are you stupid?
Don't worry, leave it to us. Talk to this idiot. I mean, girl.
Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder?
Yeah, I was in the studio the whole day.
She didn't say yeah, she said yes.
I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see? Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studios isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. She's like Mickey Mouse or something. Haha!
Oh,
Oh, I see. I mean, we had freaking Kermit. We had. Hello.
hello. My name is Mr. Red.
Red, white of blue corp.
Red, white of blue
Mr. Phoenix, you should. Mr. Phoenix,
Red, white
I
of
hate
blue
you.
corp. Mr. Phoenix, Wright, I'll beat you to death.
In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area.
In the employee area.
WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else. Namely, Oldbag.
Wait a second. The spear's broken.
Yeah, that is strange.
That is an observation.
Yeah, but this photo doesn't exist.
It exists in my mind.
Plus, they probably have plenty of spears.
Probably.
Also, that's the
the
lamest
studio's
thing
not
I've ever
gonna
seen.
agree.
There's nothing cool about it at all. It's just a freaking spear.
The employee area. That's where Powers' dressing room is, right?
Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. These guys are pretty ripped. Oldbag sucks. Then I saw WP go to his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that.
Oh, of course you didn't. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room?
No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. One time I saw him naked. I mean, it's his private... What kind of girl do you think I am?
What kind? No. I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry.
Shifts glasses.
Simp.
You don't know.
Simp.
You
He's
don't know the
simping.
photos I have on my phone.
So much for getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi. That's so weird, Powers.
What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio... God, I hate WP. Then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph.
Maybe we should see this suspicious
God,
photograph.
she looks like... She reminds me of Smug Wendy. Sorry, I know you're busy. I can't freaking speak, I guess.
Not really.
My kindergarten class didn't teach me how to speak. Actually, there's been something bothering me. How old is she? I'm asking for a friend. Aha! And you're that friend. That's what I'm talking about. A clue, a lead. Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just afternoon, I sensed something. Someone was here. There, here, everywhere.
You sensed?
Yes, several times. I sensed several times.
Some other studio employees, maybe?
No, I don't think so. What do you have, frickin' the Dragon Scouter? What are you talking about? The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run through. I was the only assistant here that day.
Shoot, what's that called? It's the thing where like all the words get jumbled. Yeah, you're taking your dyslexia pills this morning, Cole.
I just read things twice. I have a feeling it was someone from outside.
Whoa!
Are you stupid?
Really?
But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? No, because they came in with the...
Yeah, you're right.
I'm sorry, I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. We're desperate. Let's go put that security lady on the spot. Sensing someone.
So you sensed that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio?
Yes, I think.
It was her.
That's a retarded way to put it.
Instead of just saying, witness testimony.
Instead of just saying, I heard someone in here, and I called out, but then no one responded. Or anything like that. I mean, that would have created some kind of plot hole or something.
Okay, game, you can stop guiding me along, man.
But, like, I mean, come on. I sensed it. That's so stupid. I just knew someone was here. October 16th, Global Studios main gate. What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. Yeah, you look like you're about to become one. Freaking old bag. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face.
I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30? You sure? Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times?
Sure as can be. Well, we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ugh. Ma'am. Who was it? Uh-oh. Who told you that? Who dare question me? Alright, you better tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, huh? We were just talking to the assistant in Studio One. Uh-oh. Snitch. Ha! She's not even a full-time employee. All you youngins are like that nowadays, running your mouth. Tomorrow saying this, that, and the other thing. New thing after a shame that you use.
She left.
Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders.
Well, let's look on the computer.
That's right. It's just gonna be a photo
The
of
computer
Steel
that
Samurai.
runs the studio security cameras.
Nick, maybe we could see that photo of Powers with this computer. It was ST1 something.
Maybe.
Yes! Why would you leave it alone?
Okay, let's give it a try.
You know how to work those things, right, Nick?
Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. See, first I need the date of the murder.
Oh, shoot. Oh, okay.
It looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station.
Please enter the number of the security. It was ST1. Oh, come on! How am I supposed to remember?
It was 703, wasn't it?
I don't know. Try it.
No, actually, I think it was this one. There, entered.
Nothing happened.
Huh? Maybe I got the number wrong. Damn it.
What? We're not walking all the way back. We could try it another 2 times, I guess.
Try it.
You know how to work these things?
I'm just skipping through. We already read this. I'm just skipping through it.
Nick, you messed this up before. I'm just making sure. It's definitely 703. It has to be. No, it's 307.
There, enter. No, it's probably 307.
Nothing happened.
Yep.
Yep, I knew it.
I hope the guard doesn't come back.
Because it's a bunch of variations of the 3, 7, and the 0. Just to screw with you.
Even read it out loud. Oh, I almost clicked that.
Nope, not again.
Bad. There, entered.
Hey, it printed out the data for that day. Let's see.
Oh, let's see what we got. It's gonna be him in the cause. It's gonna be the costume.
There it is. With huge, like.
Did they not see how long the leg difference is? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like what?
Those freaking pants are dragging.
Yeah. What? What? And that is the same spear. Huh?
How is this a picture of Will Powers?
Well, he is the one who always wears that suit.
Is it
I
always
guess that's why
that
the security
long?
lady thought it was him.
I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence.
He probably was, 'cause he's a simpleton.
Edgeworth's just gonna edit the entire photo so it's just Will Powers.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a really bad photocopy. Oh, something's printed on the back. Photocopy. I meant
Huh?
Photoshop.
October 15th at 2 p.m. Photo 2.
What does that mean? It means it's the second photo.
And if we looked at the angle, that was him leaving the studio.
Maybe.
Maybe there's more photo data from that day.
Nope, that's the only one in the computer.
Well, one got deleted, clearly.
Maybe.
By Edgeworth.
Hey, Nick. Can we use this photo as evidence for the trial? No! Well, yeah.
Yeah?
Because they're gonna use it. We'll put that security lady in her place with this. Isn't this, like, stealing?
Right. We'll put her in our place.
Breaking and entering? I guess not breaking, just entering.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says.
No, let's not, because then she'll, like, rip it up.
Yeah,
Wait, let's not.
Why would you? Why not?
It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon.
Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate. You
Hey,
weirdo.
why do I have to be the
Disgusting
villain?
cretin. Relax, it was just a joke. Sorry, not here for today. Yeah.
I think this photo is what we needed for the trial.
Can we get into trial times?
Come on. Okay, Mr. Powers is clearly like a big man. So
But-
naturally those pants would most likely fit him. Plus why would they?
Wouldn't
It's
Maya
clearly
bring
like
it
a
up
custom.
if... I guess it wouldn't zoom in on his feet unless it's one of those kind of movies.
Like it's clearly a thing. There's no way his
Yeah, that would just
It's
be a
like-
pain to walk around
legs
in.
like
Imagine
that.
fighting like that.
be weird. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was.
Yeah, we've only met Penny. Unless it's
Maybe
Penny
it
in
really
there.
is that security lady.
Maybe. Probably Penny. Wait. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, what if it is Penny? Remember
It
that
might
grate?
Yeah, it probably could be.
Yeah, she could have crawled through that, I think, maybe. She seemed rather slender, like that man.
Maybe she's gonna be like the whatever his name is.
The man
not whatever
behind.
his name is. Fucking April May when she went all crazy
Oh,
instead of acting normal.
normal.
Me
We're
too.
ready to do our third trial.
Yep.
October 18th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4.
Courtroom number 4.
Great,
Oh.
Edgeworth's back.
Oh, nah. Well, I have a feeling he's gonna be the prosecution for the rest of the game.
Oh, yep.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Man, Judge, I got a woman I could hook you up with. Oldbag. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Judge X Oldbag.
The prosecution is
fanfiction.
ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please.
Hey, why does he get the opening statement?
The prosecution always gets the opening statement.
Nah.
The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, continue,
Hey, you
killed
got
fellow
the next
actor
one.
Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime.
No, it's not.
The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. What, like the photo? The photo?
I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony.
Why?
Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness.
Very well. I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand.
Keep calling this bumbling idiot to the stand.
Barely fits. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studios, you see. This here is the employee area. Never has there been a more unfitting voice. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 PM on that day. Past the security station there is a gate, see? Past that are the studios. We barely got any evidence. And here it is, yeah. Studio 1.
This will probably be a 2-day one.
Probably a 3-day.
Maybe,
this is the scene of the matter, where the body was found. Yep, I mean, that's pretty obvious from the photo.
Yeah.
Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. Oh. The victim, Jack Hammer.
Penny was there.
The defendant, Will Powers. And a young woman, the production assistant. Yeah, I mean... all we got are Oldbag and Penny. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon.
Unless it was Gumshoe who did it.
I mean, unless we didn't meet the killer yet. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. At the very least, it's not just some guy they bring in as a witness.
Yeah.
Right after that, at 1 PM, the security lady got to the guard station.
How do they know? Well... Wait, wouldn't it have taken a picture of that guy if he got there then? Wouldn't we be able to see? It's saying the dude went to Studio 1, right?
Yeah.
Before the security guard got there, but it's an automatic camera. Wouldn't there be a photo of him?
Isn't that what we were talking about? Like, wait, the guy in the samurai costume?
No, the guy who gets murdered.
Oh, Jack Hammer?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, why wouldn't... I mean, that's not really important, though.
It might be.
His body was found. So
was it?
Of course he was there.
Or was that a fake line that was all Gumshoe?
Possibly. I mean,
arrest
it was poorly made.
Arrest Gumshoe.
Way too thin. Yeah, arrest Gumshoe. Now, jump ahead to later that day, 5 PM. I forgot it was me. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. Well, yeah. Except that's not how the lines were. The time of death was 2:30 PM.
Yeah.
The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? No. No.
Should I listen to that whole thing again? Yes, let's listen again.
Yeah, let's read through it again.
I think I could probably remember that.
Can you, Alex?
Now you've questioned me. So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval. And that's probably when you were born, Gramps. Geezer.
Oldbag. That was the time of Oldbag. Back in my day, we were having night battles. Jousting.
Did you forget the word for jousting, so you said night battles?
At first, yeah. This case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is...
Get your big-ass finger away from my screen.
So big.
I swear to God.
What did the security lady at the guard station see?
Understood.
Let's call the security officer to the stand.
Oh, cool! Yay! Yay! Yay!
Oh, prosecutor, I love you. Will the witness declare her name? Ugh. Oldbag. Oh, God. I knew it. Why, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Look at her friggin' eyes. Your name, please. Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Your name, please.
Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names.
Wendy Oldbag, dearie. Her last name's actually Oldbag. She just called me Grandma, so even when I was young, still how the other children would believe it? But there was this boy, the captain, he called me an old bag as well. I just cried. Objection! I object to the witness's talkativeness.
Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand.
I was just getting to the good part, dearie.
Perhaps we can get to the testimony?
No. Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct?
Yes, I was.
And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you.
You know your stuff, dearie.
Ugh. Even the judge is disgusted.
You may begin your testimony. She sure is one hell of an old bag. Witness account.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
What?
I'm presenting
Poor
it.
old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run through there since this morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate, yeah. Gate!
Yeah, that's what it
From
said.
then until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading towards the studio.
You saw the defendant then?
Press her on that last thing, so she says, like,
Very well.
yeah, I'm sure I saw
Let's
him.
begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. I will.
That's clearly what's going on here. You gotta show her the photo. She'll be like, how did you get that? Something.
I probably shouldn't press her on everything, though, should I?
Just press her on the last thing. That has to be it.
Yeah, we could always go through it.
Some
No
errands.
more now. Actually, because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, the man right there, and he was headed toward the studio.
right.
I'll press her. So you saw Mr. Powers?
That's what I said. You got wax in your ears, Sonny? Look, this is your chance.
Shut up. Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon.
I'll say it again. It was him. Yeah, okay. Well, that was pretty obvious. Yep. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading towards the station.
Oh, no, not that. I was presented that. So this, correct?
Yeah.
Let me get this straight, old bag, or Mrs. Oldbag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Oh, the hype theme! Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. Dot dot dot. What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Miss Oldbag, is this the Mr. Powers that you saw?
Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right? No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder.
True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai.
I know that. I wasn't born yesterday. Did she actually think it was him?
Oh, calling her old. No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss, witness. He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you?
Nosy old man. Of course I have proof. Cuts back to Edgeworth. Thank God. Wait, what? Huh?
Even Edgeworth is surprised.
The prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time. How was I to know that everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me, this isn't any good as evidence, pal. I read that right, but I didn't read it right. He didn't even give it a second look. Of course it's not. Ugh.
Wow, old Wednesday has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof, then. Oh wow, another testimony.
I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Mr. Powers trip and fall. Yeah, I can see you in the back.
Were you out running errands?
Well, she's in the photo. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. So he was limping. Is that what you're trying to say? Now look at the picture. Well, anybody would be limping with that. Well, of course, why wouldn't he be dragging his leg? Look at that freaking costume. The legs go so far down. You can see he's dragging his leg. See? Clear as day.
But his foot isn't there. What? I think she's trying to imply that that's him fully dragging his leg on the ground. Like, what? No.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
She's just saying that he's
Clearly
dragging
she's an
his foot
idiot.
because the other one's forward and the other one's just lying back. But like anybody would be dragging their foot like when the legs are that long. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy? Like it's such a stupid thing. He sprained his ankle, so that must be him because the photo got taken.
So he had sprained his ankle? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. Shut up. That's so dumb. You're badass. You're not, man. Well, I'm not gonna press her on that. That one doing the... yeah, sure, I'll press her on that. Trip and fall?
Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course.
You helped make it better?
I kissed it where it hurt. I freaking knew she was gonna say something. Kissed it where it hurt.
Let's just skip over that part, shall we?
I'm sure he wants to skip over that part as well.
Where was the assistant then?
Oh, her. She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle. You may continue your testimony.
Alright, Edgeworth, what if I wasn't fucking done? He broke a prop?
Sure did, his own samurai spear. But...
his samurai spear? The murder weapon? I told you this was gonna be important.
luckily I was there with my duct tape to fix it. Wait. Isn't there like a no, there's no photo of it, right?
This strikes me as a significant detail. I'd better write this down in the court record. Yeah.
Mended with duct tape. But was there a photo of it?
Yeah, actually, wait. I'm gonna examine the photo. I'm not gonna present it, obviously.
I guess
is that duct tape?
Right? It looks just like it in the photo, so.
Was Mr. Power's ankle badly sprained?
Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch.
Thus the nap.
Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked.
Dragging his foot. Okay.
I think we've had enough.
Clearly.
Haven't we, Your Honor?
Well, there is one thing that bothers me.
Which is?
Where is this steel samurai costume now?
Duh. Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important.
Oh, yeah, the thing the murderer wore isn't important? Yeah.
The witness did see the steel samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in the steel samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers.
I suppose that's right. Are you sure you're sure, Your Honor? Should probably object, eh?
Yeah.
Although, do we have, like, anything else that can disprove that?
I don't know. Well, I mean, we might as well object.
Oh, wait a second. Like, I know I can't present this now or anything. If the card key was in his bag, how did this steel samurai get in?
That is a good... Well, I mean, couldn't he have just brought it back?
They could have. I guess they could have took it out,
right?
But if they didn't bring, there's no photo going back. And if they took the costume back, why would the costume be missing and not the? Like, you think they would have put the costume back if they were trying to hide all the evidence?
I don't know. I mean, it still checks out that the key card was back in his bag because he was back there still sleeping. But well,
yeah,
they don't.
But I mean, how did the person in the samurai thing get in?
I mean, he could have just walked around the camera. He just walked in through that way and then walked back around the camera.
Should I object?
Yeah. Might as well.
Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the steel samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers. The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also.
Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? No need to ask twice. Witness's account continued? Okay. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true?
Yeah.
The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers.
Well, it says photo
The Steel
too,
Samurai.
so
yeah, she's probably gonna say, that was the only picture there was. And then it's gonna be like,
No one else went there.
If they had, I would have seen them.
If I had, I would have seen them.
Probably have to press her own stuff so she says something about the photos.
So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be the Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you might cross-examine the witness. Oh, I'm gonna press her on. This I don't need to press her on, because we know based off the autopsy report that it happened at 2:30.
Yeah.
The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. Are you absolutely sure?
Oh, quiet, Sonny. Nobody suspicious looking passed by at all.
Nobody suspicious looking. Right.
Oh, wait, so
one in there.
So she's saying that that Penny went there. Is that what she's going on about?
What about before you got to the guard station?
You mean before 1? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them. Press her on that, I guess.
Are you sure?
The witness has answered the question. Anyone going to the studio had to pass by the witness. For some reason, I can't get Edgeworth's voice down.
No, I think that's pretty good.
No, but I keep on swapping between a couple voices.
I don't really
Subtle,
notice.
but like, wait, I'm trying to remember. Cause it's like my pretentious voice. It's the, yes.
Yeah, well, because he seems like a pretentious fellow.
Yeah, he's a prick. That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy.
Edgy boy.
I'm trying to remember what's her voice. Old Windbag sure has balls. Or, well, you know what I mean.
Old windbags have a way of skipping over important details after all. Or, for that matter, entirely forgetting them. Senile.
How convenient.
Something for you to look forward to, perhaps. Woo! Time for Hammer's Death, 2:30 p.m.
Press her on that? Did we already press her on this?
Yeah.
Did we already press her on everything?
Oh, no, maybe.
Press her on this,
Maybe.
just in case.
I already pressed her on this, though.
Really?
I did. I can do it again. Are you absolutely sure?
Oh, quiet, Sonny. Oh, yeah, that's right. Nobody suspicious
Yeah.
looking pass by at all.
Nobody suspicious looking. Right. So, do you think maybe I have to present the photo?
Well, what other evidence do we have?
We have the key card, the grant's entry into Studio 1. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. Pierced through the chest with a spear. And the guide map doesn't really prove anything.
Dang.
Yet, I know it's going to. But if we check this, on the back it said something about it being the second photo. So clearly we have to use this. It just depends on which one. No one else went there, or the only person I saw go into the studio before them was Will Powers. Do you think I should present it?
Well, go through, what's the next one?
No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them.
Maybe present it there. I don't know.
Alright, let's give it a try.
Hey! Look at that!
Hold on.
Look at this photograph.
Look at this photograph. One more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct?
Yes, sir, Sonny.
So, whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture?
And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground.
Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data.
Ooh, you know, if you wanted to work at a studio, we might have an opening. Is she gonna quit?
That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo it printed the words October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
Even I know that means it was taken on at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny?
Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2.
Photo number 2? Is she gonna have a freak out? Is she gonna realize at any point?
The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo? Everybody nod your heads in disapproval.
Edgeworth is like has no control over how this is going so far.
He doesn't.
He's just kind of surprised by everything that's happening. This trial.
Order. Please tell the coroner what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not one, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there is only data for one of those photos.
Jack Hammer going there?
Who could have erased the data from the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself.
You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers.
But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by.
Well, yes, that's what it would seem to me.
Can the witness explain this to the court?
She's just gonna say it was Jackhammer. I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help!
Huh? Believe me, I want to. But I don't know what this means either.
Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too. Whippersnapper? No, she's gonna She's gonna pretend.
Hypnotized. She got hypnotized or something.
Hypnotized? No, she's gonna pretend like she has Alzheimer's or something. Like she can't remember. Or I just look like a fool.
Something the matter, Miss Oldbag?
Ah, that's right. I just remembered. Oh no, she was just remembering something. I thought she was gonna pretend like she couldn't remember anything.
She's gonna be like, "Oh, Penny walked through there," even though you already said she was with you the entire time, pretty much. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai.
Oh well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. What do you mean? There's no other way to put it.
Sigh. I see. And yes, I know I could have just sighed, but I felt me saying sigh was more, I don't know, invigorating. Your testimony, please.
The other person. Every day after I finish my god duties, I have one other important job to do. Yeah, what would that be? Check the photos? I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. Oh, Jesus Christ, oh shield. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one. Yeah, come to think of it, you know? I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Uh-oh. Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this.
Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it.
Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination.
Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this.
The other person. Okay. I go through the photos.
Wait, did you say who it was? I don't remember.
No, that's what I'm gonna go through again before I do anything. Is there any photos that aren't suspicious looking? You see, well, let's define suspicious looking. How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking?
Oh, and you can tell by looking at their faces for the most part. Okay. So it's Penny?
For the most part. This is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag.
Well, I didn't touch that suspicious-looking Will Powers' photo, did I?
I think she's missing the point. One photo that day.
Can you explain? Come to think of it.
Oh, sorry.
Did you?
Are you gonna read it? Oh wait, yeah,
it?
that's me now. Yeah, on accident. Classic old windbag maneuver, Maya.
Might be a useful tactic to remember for use in my future career as a windbag.
Let's find out more about this erased photo.
Erased.
Oh, this is like... Okay, that's literally all of it, alright.
Yeah.
So... Maybe I'll just press on everything. How many photos are there usually?
On a day when we're open to the public, we get more than 500 people. But on filming days or rehearsal days, well, we don't have much money. We never get more than 50, and that's a big day.
Do you back up all the security camera data?
Well, they keep telling me to, yes. But those computers are just so frustrating. So you don't, isn't it? Very bad?
Okay, well, I already pressed this one.
You know, in case there's a murder, perhaps?
Maybe, yeah, I'll press to see who was in that photo. Well, who the heck was in that photo you erased?
A fanboy. What?
Fanboy and
Chum
Chum? Haha, I said it first.
What are you talking about? I said it first.
No, you didn't. I said it first.
Well, then I'm lagging out on you because I said it
Clearly.
first, and the recording
No,
will
I
know.
said it first. We'll see. We'll see. No, well, the recording will be on yours, so it'll
Exactly.
probably record my
It'll be on
voice
my
more
favor.
delayed.
Yeah,
but I
exactly.
said it before you said it. That's some real Edgeworth evidence you're pulling out.
Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me. They get
Furries.
information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day. What? There's someone else there?
Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in?
I locked the main gate so no one could get in.
Those were your words.
Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area.
Yeah, I saw that earlier.
That grate has been loose for a while. They get in through there. It leads outside, and well, that's where they came in.
They come in through the drain.
I told you, they were freaks.
Yeah, if they came in through the drain, though, why would there be a photo of them unless it was them leaving? Why'd they leave through the main gate? Like, that still doesn't make any sense. They came in through the drain, they would avoid the camera.
Yeah, the drain is in the dressing room area, and that's away from the gate, so why did they take a photo of them? Did they go out that way?
Well, maybe this is just saying they entered through there and then walked over to Studio 1. Although, wouldn't you still pass her, technically?
Yeah, you would.
Oh, actually, let's look at this map again real quick.
Yeah, look. That's the employee area.
If that's the main gate, yeah, the guard's right at the main gate. She would have definitely seen them if they walked by.
Well, no, they
From
could have
the
like came from the other
employer.
side and just walked in through or crawled in through the thing, right? Because it's the
No, I know
opposite to the dressing room.
They crawled into the grate through the dressing room, right?
Well, yeah, but they would still been seen by the main gate, unless they just walked out again and no, but they wouldn't have been able to go through the main gate then. So.
But the grate leads right outside. Doesn't lead anywhere.
Yeah,
in the
exactly.
Studio. So if someone went in through the grate into the employee area, they would have had to walk past her to get to the gate, then
Unless
into
there's,
Studio 1.
Well, unless obviously she's lying, or there's just some kind of way that connects the employee area to Studio 2. But I'd say she's lying.
So would I. And
They're kids, children, whippersnappers.
kids. So on the photo that you erased,
It was a boy, probably second or third grade. Or it was just a little man, maybe.
what?
What if the guy in the suit was just a bunch of kids?
Order.
That would be pretty funny, actually.
Let me get this
One is in each
straight.
leg.
Probably. You saw two people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was the steel samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about second or third grade.
Oh yes, well we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him. A boy in second and third grade, I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield a samurai spear.
Impossible, I'd think. It's quite heavy.
Right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data, and erased him from my mind, obviously. Oh, Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there, that makes him a suspect. I mean, he is a little boy.
Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him. This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time.
The judge is sick of this. He's so sick of every freaking witness lying.
Yeah.
Not a single witness has, like, told the truth. Even Larry lied. Because you told him to lie.
Yeah. Whatever. Mr. Powers?
Yes?
Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio?
I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest. So who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo? How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really. What? You should take better care of that stuff. I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a samurai costume. So, where does this leave me?
It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now.
Nick, what are we gonna do?
First,
what are you
gonna
do? Because you're the only one that's freaking doing stuff.
We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this.
Right. A little boy.
And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we'll have to get another day.
Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot.
You don't sound very optimistic.
I'm not optimistic at all, actually.
Hey Nick, it's time.
Okay, let's go.
Seems about right. What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that.